90 plus double power tuition, which is the world's first learning assurance model. My name is Smita. I'll be taking your class today. Before we get started, I'm just going to go through the highlights of this model. So we divide into different days. On day one, we'll be teaching you the topics in a very interactive model. And then on day two, you'll have to come prepared for whatever has been taught on the previous day. And we'll be asking you questions. So at the end of the session, you'll be having lots of questions in your hand, which we have done together, which you have attempted. So there is a learning that is being assured. Okay, so assurance is going on here. So how are you guys doing today? Hi, Nurul. Hi, Selva. Can you have your cameras turned on?
Hello. Yes, 2 minutes.
Okay, right. So today it's workout session, right? You guys can see the screen, right? Yes. Hi, Devja.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, all of you have your cameras turned on. So I can see you guys. Hi, Anmol.
Hi, ma'am.
How was your day? All of your days today? You guys having class or you're having vacation? Class. Okay. Hi, Valentina. Okay. So this is the first question. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2 minus 3 and B is 1, 4. Okay? There's a circle. Yes.
Ma'am, will
Yes.
will we be having the chapter end test today?
No. No test today.
Okay. Okay.
AB being the diameter. Yes. Angel, are you new? Were you there last class?
No, ma'am. I am not. I'm new.
To this class, right?
Yes, to this class only.
Yes, okay. Can you have your camera turned on?
My camera is having some issues. I'll on it in a bit
Okay.
to fix it.
So you have you been have you asked for the recording of this class?
No, ma'am.
So this is day 2 worksheet. That means we had day one worksheet, day two worksheet. So couple a lot of the problems have been completed, lot of the topics have been completed. So this is
Okay.
worksheet. But you can go through the recordings, or if while I'm doing the problems or while everyone is doing the problems, you have any doubt, just stop me there and ask. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. So find the coordinates of a point A where the center is given, call it as O, and end point B is given. So you have to find the coordinates of A. Okay? Any idea what to do? Devja? What do you
Ma'am,
think?
can you use midpoint?
Yes, you can. Yes. So O is the midpoint of AB because AB is the diameter and O being the center. Okay. Yes. Go ahead. So what should we do next? Yes, Devja, continue.
Yes, ma'am. We should use midpoint theorem,
Yes.
which
Which is x
is
equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus
y
y2.
is equal to.
Okay, then. Hi, Shajan. What happened, Shajan, in last class? You left midway. Okay, yes, Devja, continue.
Yes, ma'am. So it's 2 plus 1 by 2.
No, 2 is the center x. Okay, we have to find the coordinate of the end point. So 2 is this x. x1, x2 is missing. Sorry, x1, y1 is missing. This is x2, y2. This is x, this is y. Okay?
Okay.
They have given you the coordinate of the center as well as the last B. A is missing. Center being the midpoint of AB, x is equal to 2. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So 2 is equal to
X1, ma'am, X1 is missing or like
x1 is missing. Yes, x1 is missing. x1 plus
Y1 is
1, x2 is 1. Right?
yeah.
Okay. So you will get the value of x1. 4 is equal to x1 plus 1. x1 is equal to 3. Similarly, y is equal to, sorry, what is the value of y?
Y is -3.
Yes. So minus 3 is equal to y1 plus, what is y2?
Y2 is 4.
Yes, by 2. Okay, so minus 6 is equal to y1 plus 4. y1 is equal to minus 6 minus 4, which is equal to minus 10. So the coordinates of A are 3 minus 10. Correct? Okay, they have given you a circle. They've given you a circle with the diameter being called AB, and they gave you the coordinates of B, which is 1, 4, and they gave you the center's coordinate, C or O, whatever you want to call it, 2 minus 3. And they're asking you for the coordinate of A. So that is where we use the midpoint theorem. X being 2 and y being minus 3, x1, x2 we don't know. So we leave it as random. y1, x1, y1. x2 is this and y2 is 4. Is this clear? Just put it in the formula. Shajan, are you there? Nurul? Okay. Right. Next question. If A and B are minus 2, and 2, minus 4 respectively, find the coordinates of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB and P lies on the line segment AB. Okay? Can you read the question? Yes, Angel.
So here are we supposed to take AB to the other side so that AP by AB equal to
Yes. Very good. AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. Okay? So it's given AB are 2 points respectively, where A being minus 2, B being 2 minus 4, and P is a point that lies on the line. So it is an internal point. And they've given you AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. And like Angel said, AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. Okay? But what we need is AP by BP, right? To find the ratio in which P divides AB. Okay? So can you tell me what is AP by BP? And what?
7 minus 3. 7 minus 3, 4.
Yes, BP is equal to 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. So AP by BP is equal to 3 by 4. So what is the ratio? AP
3
is
3 is to 4.
BP is equal to 3 is to 4. That means M1 is to M2 is 3 is to 4. Now you know how to do the problem, right? You have to find the coordinates of the point P. Shajan, how can you find the coordinates of point P given M1 is to M2 is 3 is to 4 and P is an internal point?
Using the section formula.
Yes. Can you tell me the section formula? What is the section formula to find
Yeah,
it?
M2 x1 plus
Yes.
M1 x2 by
Yes.
M1 by M plus M2.
Can you fill it in?
Yeah. 4 into minus 2
Yes.
plus 3 into 2
Yes.
by 3 plus 4.
Yes, correct. So minus 8 plus 6 by minus
Yeah,
by 7.
minus 8 plus 6 by 7.
Okay, so minus
So
2 by
2
7.
by 7. Yeah. minus 2.
So that is the x coordinate. Can you guys find the y coordinate? Can I rub this off? Similarly, y is equal to m2y1 plus m1y2 divided by m1 plus m2, right? So 4 into minus 2 plus 3 into minus 4 by 7, which is equal to minus 8 is 12 by 7, which is equal to minus 20 by 7. Is this clear? So the only confusion is AP by AB is given. It's not AP by AB. It should have, what we need is AP by BP. So you have to find out what is that BP. Okay, if you want it properly written down, AP by BP is equal to 3:4 using sections formula. You can directly write it as P of X by and put it in the bracket and do it, or you can find what is the x coordinate, what is the y coordinate, and at the end put it in the bracket and write minus 2 by 7, minus 20 by 7. Both methods are correct. All right, shall I move to the next question? Okay, right. So, next question. Point P divides the line segment joining A and B such that AP by AB is 1 by 3. AP by AB. If P lies on the line, find the value of K. Yes, Shajan.
Ma'am, if it's given like external, then what do we do?
You use the other formula. M2x1 minus M1x2 divided by that formula is there, right?
Oh, okay. But what if none of it is given?
Then we just take it as it is an internal point. Unless specifically given it is external, always consider it as an internal point.
So like there's no other term that can like
Yes,
tell us that
sometimes
it's
they
external.
say, there is. Sometimes they say the line is produced. In such a case, you use the external formula. For example, there is a line AB. P is a point that is P is the point in which AB is produced to P. I think we have a question similar to that somewhere here. When we reach there, I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sometimes they use the word produced. Produced means it is a point that lies outside of AB. So both of them are being produced to a point P. So that is for external. Okay, point P divides a line segment in the that is, there's a line segment A 2 1 and B 5 minus 8 such that AP by AB, AP divided by AB is equal to 1:3. Salva, so what can you say about M1 is to M2?
It is 1 and 3.
Is it 1 and 3?
No, AB is 3 and AP by AB is 1 by 3. So
Yes.
M1 can also be written as 1:3, right?
We need the ratio AP by BP. The ratio is always the starting point till the point which is being, which is dividing. And then the end point, the distance between the end point and the point that is dividing the line. So it's always AP is to BP. Here it's AP is to full AB. So you have to find out what is BP. What is BP?
If we minus AP by AB, right?
Yes, when you subtract AP from AB, yes. So what is AP by BP?
Is it 2?
Yes, 1 by 2, right? Correct. So M1 by M2 is 1:2. Always remember when we have a line, when there is a point P, which is internally or externally, the distance from A to that point P and B to that point P, that AP by BP is always M1 by M2. Okay? Okay. Shajan, do you have anything else to ask? Is that why your hand's raised or it's a
Oh,
good?
no. Sorry.
Ah, okay. Right. Do I have someone else? Mishab, hi. Can you have your camera turned on? Yes. Did you go through the recordings, Mishab? Any doubts?
No.
Okay. So now can you find out what is x and y? Salva, can you find out what is x? Or you can write it as P.
Yeah, can we use the midpoint theorem?
Midpoint theorem is for when 1:1 comes. Okay? 1:1
Oh, okay.
comes there.
So
That
here we can use the section
section
formula, right?
Yeah, that's enough. So 2 into 2 plus 1 into 5 by 3. And also 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 8 by 3. So 4 plus 5, 9 by 3, as well as minus 6 by 3, right? 3 minus 2. Are you guys getting the same answer? Angel, all okay?
Yeah, I'm done with the question.
Okay. Right. So you have got that. Now there's a part of the question. If P lies on the line 2x minus y plus k is equal to 0, find the value of k. Okay. So how do you find the value of k? We know that if a point lies on a particular line, if you put in the coordinates of x and y inside the equation of the line, you should get 0. Okay, both the left hand side and right hand side should be equal. So if the point 3 minus 2 lies, if it lies on the line, then the equation is satisfied. Right. Yes, Anmol, correct. Then the equation is satisfied. So if you say a point lies on a particular line, then the equation of the line is satisfied when you put in the coordinates. That is whatever is the value of x and y. All right. So let's see. That means they've already told you the point lies on the line. So the coordinates of the points will satisfy the equation. So let's put it into the equation. Okay. And then you can find the value of k. So let's put it in. 2 into, what is x? 3 minus 2 plus k is equal to 0. So 6 plus 2 plus k is equal to 0. So k is equal to minus 8. Is this clear? Whenever they tell you there is a point that lies on a line, given the line's equation, if that point lies on the line, the coordinates will satisfy the equation given. All right. Any doubts? Nurul, are you there? Okay. All right. K is equal to minus 8. All right. Next question. Find the ratio in which the line 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0 and divides the line segment joining the points 8, minus 9 and 2, 1. Also find the coordinates of the points of division. What, do you guys have any idea how to do this? They've given you a line, they've given you two coordinates, two sets of coordinates. So there are point, let's call the point as one is A, which is 8 minus 9, and the other point B as 2, 1. And it said that both these points lie on the line which is given by the equation 3x plus 2x plus 3y minus 5. No, it lies on, no, that's not what it said, right? Okay. A particular line, so there is a line AB, a particular line that crosses it. That line is given by the equation, right? 2x plus 3y minus 5. Correct. Okay. That's the only thing that's given. So you have to find the coordinates of this point, let's call it P, as well as you have to find the coordinates of this point P, as well as you have to find the ratio. Does anyone have an idea how we can find the ratio?
Do we use the ratio formula?
Which is?
No, we substitute and then we find M1 and 2.
Yes.
K is 1.
Yes, Angel?
Nothing, ma'am.
Shajan, yes, you're on track. You substituted where?
Yeah, we substitute into the section formula and then we get M1 and M2.
Where is the section? Ah, yes. That was a point where the coordinate was given.
We need
But
to
Yeah.
what
find
coordinates are given?
section.
Yes, Angel, did you say something? I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Is it through the section formula?
You usually use the section formula, right? So far, the questions we have done to find out, we usually use the section formula where the coordinates of P is already given. But here, no coordinate of P is given. You're only given the line, right? So how we do that now is that you know this point P, there is X and Y. Let's call it X and Y. This point P lies on that line, right? So now you have to find the distance of this. That is the right thing to do, right? Distance of AP by BP is what we need. In order to find the distance AP, what we do is we put in this value, 8, 9 in this, and then we put in this value. So if it is given like this, what you have to do is you have to put in the point A inside this equation and you'll get a value, right? That's it. You take it as f of A. So we take this equation. Don't take the 0, we take the f of A as f of x as xy as 2x plus 3y minus 5. Okay, whatever is the equation of the line that they're going to give you, you take that. The next thing to do is put it in f of A. So that means f of 8 minus 9. So put it in. And what is f of A? F of A is equal to 2 into 8 plus 3 into minus 9 minus 5. Okay? So that is equal to 16 minus 27. Am I right? Minus 5. So which is equal to minus 32 minus 16. Minus 16. So f of A is equal to minus 16. And then what is f of B? Then you put it in the other point. Put the other point inside the equation. What is f of B? 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1 minus 5. So it's equal to 4 plus 3 minus 5. 4 plus 3 minus 5, which is equal to 2. Okay, so you got f of A and f of B. You got f of A and f of B. F of A is equal to minus 16. F of B is equal to 2. Usually we take, don't take the negative value. Do you know the absolute value? Okay, the negative value is taken out. Distance is always absolute, right? Distance is never negative. You don't have a negative distance. You always have a positive distance. So the distance is actually 16 units from A to the point P is 16 units and the distance from B to the point P is 2 units. Okay. So now you have AP by BP, which is equal to 16 by 2, which is equal to 8:1. It is internal because they told you the line is cutting the line AB, right? It's given that the line that passes through P is cutting the line AB, not that it's produced outside or anything. It's cutting the line that exists. So that point lies on the line. So it's internal. Now you know how to find the coordinates of the point, right? So is this part clear? If you're given a line, equation of a line and 2 points, you have to find out the ratio. Then what you do is you take it f of A and f of B, where A and B are the coordinates of the endpoints of the line. Okay, that f of A and f of B, you take the positive value only because distance is always positive. We always take the absolute value. All right. Usually these type of questions won't come because no one has explained to you how that distance works, right? No problem. Now you have 8:1. Can you guys do it? Bishop? What is the sections formula? Can you split? And write what is
Yeah.
x? What is the x coordinate?
Yes. X is 16 by
I'll write the coordinates. 8 minus 9 and 2, 1. Okay. 8 minus 9, which is A, and B is 2, 1. Okay. Now can you use the section formula and tell me what is the coordinate of x?
M2 x1
Yes. So 1 into 8 plus
1 into 8 plus 1 8 into
yes.
no
Correct.
8
8
into
into 2.
2
Divided by
divided by 1 plus 2
1 plus
1 plus 8
okay 1 plus 8 9. Okay. And y is equal to the y coordinate is equal to
1 into 9
1 into minus 9 plus
1 no, 2 into
not 2
8 into 1
1. Okay. By 9. Okay. So minus 9 plus 8, which is equal to minus 1 by 9. And here 8. Right? So 16 plus 8. What is 16 plus 8? 24 by 9 and minus 1 by 9. This divide by 3. 8 by 3 and minus 1 by 9. Do you guys have any doubt in what happened? Okay. Devja, okay? Angel, Valentina?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I move to the next question? Okay. Next question. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. If P, which is given by 9a minus 2 and minus B, divides the line segment joining A, 3a plus 1 minus 3 and B, 8a 5 in the ratio 3:1, find the values of A and B. Okay. Valentina, what do you think we can do? So there is 2 points, A and B. A is given by 3a plus 1 and minus 3 and B is given by 8a and 5 and there's a point P over here, we'll call it point P, which divides it in the ratio 3:1, right? And that point P is given by 9a minus 2 and minus B. Now you have to find the value of A as well as B. Okay, Valentina, what do you think we can do? Are you saying something? I can't hear you. Can you try again? No. Can anyone else hear? Or I'm just to check if it's my fault. Can you
No,
guys hear?
ma'am.
No.
No, I can.
Okay, all right. Once more, Valentina, and otherwise I'll let it be. I'm sorry, dear. No, something's wrong with your mic. Okay, all right. Anyone else? And
Ma'am, yeah. So we take 9a minus 2 comma minus b as x comma y,
right,
and we use section formula
right. So this is x1, this is y1,
y1
this is x2,
x2
y.
y2.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So that
And
means
then we yeah
okay.
then we solve it and we get the value of a and b.
Okay, right. So m1 is to m2 is 3 is.
M2 3 to 1.
So we put it in 1 into 3a plus 1 plus 3 into 8a divided by 4, 3 plus 1 on one side, and on the other side, minus b only, right? Oh, yeah. Minus b is equal to 1 into minus 3 plus 3 into 5 divided by 4. Right, so you were already given the coordinates of A as well as B, and you're given the coordinates of P, and you're also given the ratios 3:1. So just put it in the section formula and substitute and find out whatever is the value of A and B. So minus B is equal to, this one is simple. Minus 3 plus 15 by 4. 12 by 4 is equal to 3. B is equal to minus 3. What is A? 9a minus 2 is equal to 3a plus 1 plus 24a. Am I correct? By 4, which is equal to 27a plus 1 by 4. Can I use the next page? So 9a minus 2 is equal to 27a plus 1 divided by 4. So 36a minus 8 is equal to 27a plus 1. Any problem? Okay. So 36a minus 27a is equal to 1 plus 8. 9a is equal to 9. A is equal to 1. Okay? Clear? So you were given points, you were given the ratio also. Instead of x and y, they put in 9a minus 2 as well as minus b. And then we just directly use the sections formula. This should be a 2-mark question. Okay? Devja, all okay? Nurul?
Yes, ma'am.
So if this is okay, I'll move to the next question. All right. Okay. This is the next question. Find the coordinates of the point C which lies on the line AB produced, produced, such that AC is equal to 2A. So when it is produced, it means the point is lying outside of the line that is connecting A and C, A and B. So that means C is a point that is external. Earlier, Shahjan asked, right, is there any other term that we used instead of saying external? Produced is a term. So if it is said it is produced, we take it in the form of that it is taken externally. Can you guys do this problem? And then we'll discuss it together. They're already given. A is equal to minus 1, 7 and B is given by 4 minus 3. There's a point P or C that lies externally produced, where AC by BC is AC by BC, BC. AC by BC is given by 2 by 1. So 2 is to 1. Okay? What is the formula for external? What is the formula for section? If it is with the ratio m is to n, right? mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n. And similarly, my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. So this is the external formula. So these much of information is given to you. Can you guys do this problem? Yes. M is to n is also given, which is 2 is to 1. A is given as minus 1, 7 and B is given as 4, 3. So you can give me the answer in the chat. Correct. Correct answer.
Ma'am, for this question, we can only do it using this formula.
Yes. Or you can use the section formula itself if you want, but M1, M2 is going to be, sorry, M2 is going to be minus. That is also possible, but I prefer that you use this formula, so there is no confusion. See,
Oh,
they have done it using the other way. M2, you can take it as -1, and then you can directly use the external, the section formula for normal. That's fine. Do you have any other idea in your mind? You can suggest.
no, in school we didn't learn this equation like completely. We didn't learn it at all. So it was.
Yes. Usually it's not asked, but it has been asked, I think in 2024, one question was there. And last year, in most of the sample questions, it was there. At least, I think two question papers, external question was there.
Yes, for me also this external equation, they didn't teach it there. They only taught the main ones.
Same.
But if there's a question like this, we can also use the section formula, right?
You can use the sections formula, but the only thing is when it is taken externally, M2 will be taken as a negative value.
Okay.
So will it both be the correct answer if we do by the section formula?
Same thing. You have M2 is equal to negative. If you have M1 is to M2 internally, M1 is to minus M2 will come. Then put it in the section formula. What does that mean? M1 x2 minus M2 x1 divided by M1 minus M2. Same thing. Externally with it means exactly the same thing. M1 y2 minus M2 y1 by M1 minus M2. They skipped this part and directly wrote it as the external formula. I'm not saying there is no possibility of this coming because they have previously asked this. So there is a possibility external question can come. X is 9. So we'll do it. Whenever you have sections formula is enough. Same thing, you're putting it in. I skipped that part. Even midpoint is actually also sections formula where you're taking 1:1. M1 by M1 is to M2. But yes, last year when we were doing the extra questions as well as previous year questions, external questions have been asked. So you can't rule it out, although they say. Okay, but I will check if there is any syllabus change or if that is being excluded this year. Okay, so let's put it in. So what was it? Mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, right? 2:1. So 2 into 4 minus 1 into.
Can you draw a line and show how this one is like?
Yes, AB is the line.
And C is on AB?
C is produced. So C is a point that is not on AB. If C is on AB, we say it is an internal point. But this time C is not on AB. So C doesn't necessarily have to be on the top. C can be a point here also.
Oh, okay. Because you did on the top, I got
No.
confused.
C can be a point here also. The only thing is C is not there. So now the distance is AC to BC. So it is given by that. C can be anywhere other than the line that is connecting A and B. So it's produced to a point. If we say that it is produced to a point C, usually the C could lie here. AB, that line is being produced to another point C on either side. It depends. Anyway. So here it said which lies on the line AB. So it all lies on the line AB produced. So it's a continuation of the line, but outside. Okay. By 2 minus 1. So it is equal to 8 plus 1 by 1. So 9. And this is the x coordinate. Y coordinate is given by similarly. 2 into minus 3 plus minus 1 into, sorry, not plus, minus. Minus 1 into 7 divided by 2 minus 1 equal to minus 6 minus 7 by 1, which is equal to minus 13. So 9, 13 are the coordinates. 9, 13. Okay. They've drawn. C is a point that is on the line AB but produced.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in exams from coordinate geometry, will the standard questions be standard question maths questions be like these ones, or is it going to be even more harder?
It depends. How would we do some questions from 2025 to 2026 and all? Let's do some questions, okay? Let's see. This is the last one. And then we'll do the previous year questions. Find the coordinates of the points which divide. Usually 1 mark questions are all very simple. They have 1 mark question, 2 mark questions. Very rarely do you have a case study. But case study has come. But then also they're quite simple. Find the coordinates of the point which divide the line segment joining A and B into 4 equal parts. Okay. So this question has been asked before. I don't know if the coordinate values were the same, but this question has been asked before and people can do it in 2 different ways. Number 1, you can decide what you want to do. So it's been said that this is divided into 4 equal parts. There is 1 point, let's call this is P1, and another point P2, and another point P3. Okay? So now it's divided into 4 equal halves, 4 equal parts, 4 equal parts. So this distance is x, this distance is also x, this distance is also x, this distance is also x. Clear? X meaning everything is having the same value. So this P1 is in the ratio 1:3, P2 is in the ratio 2:2, which is 1:1, and P3 is in the ratio 3:1. Any confusions there? So you can directly use the sections formula and find this out. All the points, P1,
Can't
P2,
we
P3.
use midpoint here?
You can also use this. That's another way of doing it.
Isn't that more simpler?
Yes, more simpler. Correct. And so people have done it in that way. People can also do it like you said. I prefer what you said. P2 is the midpoint of AB. Okay? Mid of AB. Now, P1 is the midpoint of AP2, as well as P3 is the midpoint of BP2. Am I correct? This distance is x, this distance is x. So P3 divides the distance between PB into 2 equal halves. So that is another way of doing it. So what do you do first? First, we'll find what is P2. P2 is given by minus 2 plus 2 by 2, as well as 2 plus 8 by 2. So it is given by 0, 10, 5. Right? You got P2. How do you find P1? P1 is the half of A and P2. Midpoint of. So P1 is given by minus 2 plus 0 by 2, as well as 2 plus 5 by 2. So that is given by minus 1, 7 by 2. Okay. P3. P3 is the midpoint of P2 and B. So 0 plus 2 by 2 and 5 plus 8 by 2. So P3 is given by 1 and 13 by 2. One way of doing it. Another way of doing it is using the sections formula, if you want. See, A 1:3, 1:1, 3:1. They use the section formula, and still got the same answer. Minus 1, 7 by 2.
Ma'am, could you show the previous slide?
Yes. Yes. but we can use a midpoint here. This was a previous question, I think 2023 or 4. Even if you do it using the section formula, you will be scored, given marks. If you use this section, this is also sections formula itself, but you've logically thought of the answer. Very good. So you can use the midpoint. Is this okay? Not okay, you can ask me. If it's okay, we'll move on. Okay, next question. We'll do some previous year questions. 2026, 1 mark question, okay? The midpoint is a center of a line segment. Divides the line segment in the ratio. Options. Do you even need option? Okay. Okay, can you guys give me the answer in the chat? Angel board. These are simple questions. Okay. Right, I think all of you got the answer correct. Understood. Right. So this is, you guys, we did distance formula also, right? I hope you remember the distance formula. So this is a question from the distance formula, but simple. This is also 2026, okay? In the given figure, the length of hypotenuse of the right triangle AOB is. AOB is given. This is 2026, 1 mark question, multiple choice. Y B is 0, 4. A is 3, 0. 0. Origin. Okay. Options. 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, and D, 25 units. Can you guys do it? This is this distance you know. This distance you know. Now you know how to find the hypotenuse. Yes, and correct.
Ma'am, it's 3, 0 and 0, 4 and 3, 0, right?
Yes, 0, 0, 4, 3, 0. I'm sorry for not being so legible. Right. Root. Salva root. Your answer is correct. I missed the root. Angel, what is the answer? Yes, Shaz.
5, right?
Right, 5. So this distance is given by 4 units. This is 3 units. You can use a distance formula if you want. 0 minus 0 the whole square plus 4 minus 0 the whole square, which is equal to root 16, which is equal to 4. And similarly, 3 minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus 0 the whole square, which is equal to root 9, which is equal to 3. Hypotenuse, 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. 5 is your
Can't we just find distance between B and A?
good enough.
What?
Also enough. Correct.
Yeah.
Root down. 3 minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus 4 the whole square. 9 plus 16. 220. Either way is fine. You don't have to do all this. I was just explaining. Next question. This was also 2025. This is also a 1 mark question. This is probably pretty easy. Coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment. Joining points A, P minus 1, Q plus 1, and B, P plus 1, Q minus 1 are given by. Okay, your options. A, P, Q, B, 2P, 2Q, C, P plus 1 by 2, Q plus 1 by 2. Q. And D, P minus 1 by 2, Q minus 1 by 2. Okay. This is a 1 mark question. 2026. Distance. There were some 1 or 2 distance questions also, which is simple. Not giving you that. Did someone give me the answer? No. You can give it in the chat or you can tell it out loud. It's your choice. Yes, Angel, correct. Yes, Anne, correct. Anyone else? Yes, Shahjan, correct.
Ma'am, is it option A?
Yes, that is correct. Right? So what did we do? All you have to do is midpoint. So P minus 1, X is given by P minus 1 plus P plus 1 divided by 2. So minus 1 and plus 1 cancels off. 2P by 2, P coordinate. Say the X coordinate is P. Y is given by Q plus 1 plus Q minus 1 divided by 2. Plus 1 minus 1 cancels. 2Q by 2, which is equal to Q. This was the 1 mark question. This is 1 or 2 distance formula related questions there, which is very simple. So I have another question for you. If A0, B 1, 1, and C 0B form a triangle. This was a 2 mark question in 2026 paper.
Ma'am, could you read the question again?
If A0, okay? Yeah. If A0 and B 1, 1 and C 0B form a triangle, right angled at B. When joined, then establish a relation between A and B. Between A and B. Okay? A is given, B is given, C is given. A is given by A0, B is given by 1, 1, and it said that it is right angled at B. And C is given by 0B. Okay, now you have to find the relationship between A and B. What do you do? What do you think we have to do? Anyone? So distance formula is enough. This is B. We know that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Given B is a right angle triangle. What is AB square? AB square is given by A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square. What is BC square? BC square is given by 0 minus 1 the whole square plus B minus 1 the whole square. What is AC square? A minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus B the whole square. Any doubts?
Isn't it A minus 0?
A minus 0, 0 minus B.
Ma'am, shouldn't we find the actual distance?
Actual
Like
distance
the
is
root
given
thing?
by actual distance is given by
Okay.
A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square. This distance, AB. So what is AB square? Implies AB square, we get rid of the square root, which is equal to A minus 1 square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square. Similarly for BC as well as AC. Is that okay? So that means A square minus 2A plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus B square minus 2B plus 1 is equal to A square plus B square. Okay? A square cancels. B square cancels. Implies minus 2A minus 2B minus 4 is equal to 0. Implies 2A plus 2B is equal to 4. Sorry, here it is plus 4, right? Yeah. Which implies A plus B is equal to 2. So this is the final answer. A plus B is equal to.
How did you remove the square root?
How did I remove the square root? AB is given by root of A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square, right?
Oh, because the whole thing is squared, or?
Because the whole thing is square. So AB square is given by square. This square and square root cancels.
Oh, okay.
Only this part remains.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly for BC as well as AC. BC square as well as AC square. Yes. Once more I'll explain. Can I rub it off and I'll explain it once more. So this was 2026, a 2-mark question. Once more. So they have given you A coordinate is given by A0. The coordinates of A. The coordinate of B is given by 1, 1. And the coordinates of C is given by 0B. Okay. And they've also told you that this is a right angle triangle, right angled at B. So that 1, 1 is where right angling is happening. Okay. It is becoming a right angle. So now you have to find the relationship between A and B, small a and small b. Because it's a right angle triangle, we know by Pythagoras theorem. Right? By Pythagoras theorem. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Okay? AB is given by, the distance of AB is given by root of A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square, which implies AB square is equal to root of A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square, the whole square. So square and root will cancel each other and become A minus 1 square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square. Similarly, BC is given by root of 0 minus 1 the whole square plus B minus 1 the whole square, which implies BC square is given by 0 minus 1 the whole square plus B minus 1 the whole square. Square and square root will cancel each other. Similarly, AC is given by root of A minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus B the whole square, which implies AC square is equal to A minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus B the whole square. Is this clear? This much? Okay. So now we have what is A square, AB square, what is BC square, and what is AC square. We put it in this equation. So where do I write? Write it here? I don't think space is enough. Can I rub the question? You all got a glimpse of the question, right? Okay. Which implies we'll put it in the formula. So when we put it in the formula, we have A minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus 1 the whole square, AB square plus BC square is 0 minus 1 the whole square plus B minus 1 the whole square is equal to AC square, which is A minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus B the whole square. So I'm going to put it in. A square minus 2AB plus B square, that formula. A square minus 2A plus 1 plus 0 minus, this is 1 itself, plus 1 plus B square minus 2B plus 1 is equal to A square plus B square. A square and A square cancels. B square and B square cancels. So what remains? Minus 2A minus 2B plus 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 4 ones are there. Is equal to 0. That means minus 2A minus 2B is equal to minus 4, which implies 2A plus 2B is equal to 4. That means A plus B is equal to 2. Clear? So we found out what is the relationship between A and B. The relationship between A and B from distance formula is asked sometimes. It has been asked before also, not the same question, similar questions have been asked. I think on day 1 we did a couple of questions. Another question from 2026. Shall I rub this? Can we do another question? Okay. So another question from 2026, 2 marks. The point you guys have 4-mark question also, right? Is that 4-mark? This is actually divided into two 2-mark questions. This is one A part and there's another B part also. Okay, we'll do the A part first. The point P, X, Y lies on a semicircular arc. Having diameter AB. All of you have turned your cameras off. Don't I need to see you guys?
Ma'am, my camera is on.
Yeah. Anne and Valentina have their cameras on. Now they've just also have it on. Come on, you guys are seeing me. I need to see you guys too. Okay, the point PXY lies on a semicircular arc having diameter AB as shown in the figure. I'll draw the figure. The coordinates of points A and B are 3, 0 and 0, 4 respectively. Find the relation between X and Y. If PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. I'll show you the diagram. There's a semicircle. I know it doesn't look like one, but this is point PXY. This is another point A, 3, 0 and B, 0, 4. So this is 90 degree. They haven't told you it's 90 degree, but lies on a semicircle. But you know, right? Diameter 20 point on the circle gives you a right angle triangle. Diameter is given, the coordinates are given. A is 3, 0, B is 0, 4 respectively. Find the relation. Similar question. Can you guys do it? X and Y. Go ahead. What is PA square? X minus 3 the whole square. This is the same as the question we did right before. The only thing you have to do is use the distance formula. X minus 3 the whole square. And this came in the same question paper, I guess. X minus 3 the whole square plus same year. Y minus 0 the whole square. What is PB square? X minus 0 the whole square plus Y minus 4 the whole square. What is AB square? 0 minus 3 the whole square plus all minus 0 the whole square. Okay, just put it in.
Ma'am, PB
Yes.
squared is equals to X minus 0 whole square plus Y minus 4.
Yes, the whole square.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Correct. So that means X minus 3 the whole square plus Y square plus X square plus Y minus 4 the whole square is equal to 9 plus 16, 25. Okay, so X square minus 6x plus 9 plus Y square plus X square plus Y square minus 8y plus 16 is equal to 25. Okay, 9 plus 16, 25 and 25 on both sides will cancel. So 2x square plus 2y square minus 6x minus 8y is equal to 0 will come. Divide everything by 2. X square plus y square minus 3x minus 4y is equal to 0. This is the final answer. Very similar to the same before question. They've given you, earlier they told it was a right angle triangle, but right now they directly give you the formula. You have to put it in and tell the relation. And there's a B part to this question. If you're done with this, we'll do the B part. All okay? Valentina, this is okay? You have a doubt? Or are you doing it? Okay. Okay. And Devja?
Yes. Yeah.
So once you're done, just give me a cue and I'll give you the B part of this question. This is the 8th question. 8A, and there is a B part also. Okay. Now, so B part, shall I write the B part? So 8B, B part is find the coordinates of points of trisection P and Q of the line segment AB as shown in the figure. The main point is trisection. A is -1, 1. I think we did a similar question last day. 4, 8. This is 4, 8. P and Q. Can you guys do this? Give me the answer in the chat. Trisection. P and Q is the trisection. You know what is a trisection, right? 3 equal parts. When it is 3 equal parts. Oof. What is the ratio? Angel, Salva, Shajan, Nurul.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How do you find the point P?
Yes, now I'm doing it. Yes, Valentina, correct. Sections form. Section form. Do you know what is the ratio? I hope you do. Yes.
1:2.
1:2 is 1, and the other one is? So this is 1:2, and this for Q? 2 ways of doing
2
it.
is to 1.
2
2
is
way,
to 1. Correct. Or you can take the midpoint of P and B. That is also fine. Q is the midpoint of P and B, right? This distance is X, this distance is X, this distance is X. So if you find P, these two are equal. That means Q is the midpoint of PB. That also can be used. You can either do 1:2, 2:1, or you can find out what is P and then use a midpoint of P and B to find out what is Q. Your choice. The answer will be the same. So this was also part of the question, 2-mark question. The other B part. So you have 2 more days with me, right? Hopefully we get to do more problems from previous years. Yes.
And correct. Correct. Yes. Salva? Y is second part, 10 by 3.
17 got mistyped.
Q is 17 by 3. Eh? 1 second. I have a 4-year-old roaming around. Okay. Okay? No one else has given me the answers. Angel, what happened? You look sad.
I think I got the answer wrong. So
You directly put it. So I'll do this one for you guys. So 1:2. Huh? 2 is, so x is given by 2 into -1 plus. Yes. Yes, Salva, correct. 2 into -1 plus 1 into 4 divided by 3. And y coordinate, okay, P of xy, we'll do xy together, is given by 2 into 1 plus 1 into 8 divided by 3. So it's given by -2 plus 4, 2 by 3, 10 by 3. Then q of xy, you can take it as midpoint, okay, which is given by 2 by 3 plus 4 by 2. That is one way of doing it. Or you can do the other way around also, no problem. 10 by 3 plus 8 by 2. So it is given by 2 plus 12. 2 plus 12 by 6 and 10 plus 24 by 6. Okay, so that is given by 14 by 6 and 34 by 6. Divide everything by 2, top and bottom. 7 by 3 and 17 by 3. Okay? If you're using the midterm. If you use the section formula, then also you'll get the same answer. Did anyone use section formula? And what did you use? Midpoint or section?
Section formula.
So you got the same answer, right? You did.
Section formula.
Yes, ma'am.
Salva also used section formula. Okay. Right. So you know how to work with these questions, right? The timings. Timing is very important. You have, if you're all done, can I rub it off? You have 1 mark questions, 2 mark question, 3 mark question, 5 mark question, 4 mark question is also there. Right? And total, how much time do you get for your exam? 3 hours. Yes. 3 hours means how many minutes are there? 3 hours. How many minutes? 180? Right? So you have 1 mark question. How many questions 1 marks are how many 1 mark questions are there? I think 12 1 mark questions are there.
For 80 marks, there's 20.
Ah, okay. Right. 20 are there. Okay, fine. So 20. Right. 20 questions are there, 1 mark. So how much time should you spend? 2 minutes maximum. Okay. 1 mark questions, 2-minute maximums. How many 2 mark questions are there?
Ma'am, it's close to like 10, I guess.
Nice. So maximum 2 minutes, I think, if I'm right. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. So 2 mark question, maximum 4 minutes. 3 mark questions, similarly 5 minutes. Case study, you can take 10 minutes. 2 case studies, 3 case studies are there. Maximum. So, and at last, you should be able to save 10 minutes. So there are 3 mark questions which you can take 5 minutes. And then those 4 and 5 marks you can take individually 10 minutes each. At last, you should be getting a 10 to 15-minute rest. So always practice your questions like this. 2 mark questions, if you're crossing over 4 minutes, leave it. It's not worth it. Come back after you're done using that last 10 to 15 minutes. Don't waste your time on any of these questions. More than this much time, leave it. This is your maximum time you should use for every question. From the beginning itself, practice doing it like this. Usually, we'll be giving you questions from previous years. Or you can go through, even in the internet or anywhere that you have access to, you'll get previous year questions. Go through them. Try practicing with time. Every year, it's getting difficult. It's not getting easier. I think a couple of years back, like 3 to 4 years back, it was okay. But last 3 to 4 years, it is becoming tough. So practice properly. You all have time. No problem. So can we do one more question and I'll wind it up? Is that okay? No one's saying anything.
Yes, ma'am.
One last question and then I'll wind it up. Okay. More questions, the better prepared we are. Okay, this is another question. This is also 2026. So many questions are there. A minus 2, 3 and B 4, 1 are endpoints of the diameter of a semicircle. The semicircle intersects the y-axis at a point P. Find the coordinates of the point P. Okay, this was a 2-mark question. A and B are endpoints of the diameter of a semicircle. So there is a semicircle, A and B being the ends of the diameter, 2, 3, and B being 4, 1. The semicircle intersects the y-axis at a point P. Find the coordinates of the point P. So P is a point on the semicircle. Okay? P is a point on the semicircle. and this P lies on the y-axis. So the coordinate of P is going to be 0, y. We don't know what is the x coordinate. I mean, we don't know what is the y coordinate, but we know what is the x coordinate. That is 0.
Ma'am, can we use the midpoint formula?
You can
Is
use
it
the
possible
midpoint formula to find what?
to find the endpoint and the diameters?
Endpoints are given. You
Oh,
can
no, sorry, the center. Yeah, the center.
you can use and find the center. Yes. So the center is given by O is given by -2 plus 4 by 2 and 1 plus 3 by 2. So O is given by 1 and 1, 2. We got O. Then what? You got O. Fine. Now what? That is correct. We found O. What can we do? How can we find P? There are many methods. This is a 2-mark question. I'll tell you something. So you found the center. OP is equal to OB. Am I correct? You found the center, OP is equal to OB. That means because they're the radii, right? That means OP square is equal to OB square. And you know what is OP square and OB square? OP square is 0 minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. It is equal to OB, which is 4 minus 1 the whole square plus 1 minus 2 the whole square. Correct? So 1 plus y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 3 square. 9 plus 1. Yes. Implies y square minus 4y plus 5 is equal to 10. So y square minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Is this much okay? Do you understand what I did? You have to find out what is the coordinate of P. You know that 0 is given. Now we find the center. The center is simple. It lies on the diameter. This is the midpoint of the diameter. So you found O is equal to 1, 2. Now we know that OP is equal to OB because both are the radius. That means OP square is equal to OB square. Okay. So now we put it in the formula. What is OP? The distance. OP square is the square of the distance. So you got this, which you can use them splitting the middle term. 5 is equal to 0. Y, take outside y minus 5 plus 1, y minus 5. So y is either equal to 5 or minus 1. So those are the two possibilities that we have. The coordinates of P are either 0, 5 or 0, minus 1. Depends on where the semicircle lies. If it lies on the top, you're taking the top part of the semicircle, it is 0, 5. If the semicircle is towards the bottom, then 0, minus 1. Is this okay? Another way of doing it could be using the Pythagoras theorem. A circle, if the chord is the diameter, then the triangle formed is usually a right angle triangle, right? That is another way of doing it. If you have time, you can try that also at home. Or next day, we'll discuss that. Okay, is this okay? So some problems are easy. This one is a mix of circles as well as coordinate geometry, right? Although this comes under the category coordinate geometry, you have to remember that OP is equal to OB. You have to remember to find out O and then do OP is equal to OB. Clear? So shall we end the session, or is there anything else? Happy to have this class finished, aren't you? Okay. So I'll end the session today. We'll do one next day. We'll come and discuss more problems. Right?
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay. I hope you had a good class. And next day I'll see you with more problems. So come prepared for the next class. Go through your
Thank you,
textbooks.
ma'am.
Any questions that you have doubts in, we'll discuss that also. Okay. Good night, guys.